Hey, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel, man. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel. Watch this whole video. We just got news about Big Scarr, man. We just talked to everybody in Memphis. Condolences to Big Scarr, man. He was supposed to be with Young Dolph at first. Guccimane got him, but dang, man, this is crazy. This is crazy, man. This is a wake-up call to everybody, to all rappers, all fans of hip-hop and everything, man. Y'all got to watch everything these days, bro. This is crazy, man. This is some breaking news that came out to the end of 2022, man. RIP to Big Scarr, man. This is crazy. Y'all got to understand how big of an impact this is. Everybody listens to Big Scarr. You already know the situation with guccimane, man. Guccimane right now is basically distraught right now. He's with you know, his baby mama and everything. He's with Miss Davis, and they're trying to get through it right now, but you know, the family of Big Scarr, condolences send out to, please drop in the comment section to send your condolences. Let me know if you guys are Big Scarr fans. Let me know if you guys are Young Dolph fans. So the situation that happened, they basically saying that he popped something and then it went wrong. So apparently the way the situation is looking at is they try to rush him. They try to, you know, resuscitate and bring everything back. They try to like get him to save him and everything, but it didn't work. And they, you know, they tried their best, and everybody was around him was like basically shocked because, you know, at the end of the day, y'all can't be partying too much, hanging out too much, and like getting too turned, man. You know, people be getting turned all the time, and so you understand how it is with rappers. You seen what happened with Lil Wayne and the cup that he had and he was sipping and everything like that. And so what you got to understand is the thing with Big Scarr is that he was, you know, it was a little thing. It was, he was getting turned, he was popping something, and so it ended up being, you know, something that went wrong. And so what you got to understand is that you guys got to put all that stuff down. 2023, everybody got to get on a cleanse. Everybody got to be on point, you know, keep your mind right, keep your health right and everything like that, because you can't slip up and you can't have a situation, because everybody is just one moment away, one little fun. It's all fun and games until something happens, just like Big Scarr, man. And so that's why a lot of people are advocating for this and saying that everybody's got to come clean and drop all the bad habits and all that stuff. So it's really like, you know, it's a important thing. You got to understand that it's already the most dangerous job for a rapper to be out here. And then on top of that, you got to deal with the issues of everyday life, everyday things that people have to go through. And those, so this is another one of those things. And so, man, hearing the news is like heartbreaking and everything. We was big fans of Big Scarr. We listened to everything, you know, So Icy Boys and everything like that. So now you're looking at Fujiano, and Fujiano is like, man, he thought once he heard the news, he was trying to slide on whoever it was, whatever it is, and everything. And then when they told him how it happened, how it went down, that's when he was like, man, he wishes he was there to try to tell Big Scarr not to do that. He wishes he was there basically to you know, try to support him and tell him let's go into the studio or something like that. But basically, man, this is crazy. And so this is going to affect a lot of people, because you already seen this. A lot of people out of Memphis, we already had the situation with Young Dolph. We already had the situation going on with Grove Hero, everything coming out of Atlanta with Migos and Takeoff and everything. And then now to hear about Big Scarr, man, this is crazy. Y'all got to understand, man, this is on another level. Like, rappers already got a hard time, man. So it's like, why put more and more things on top of that? You got to understand that it's like, you know, I know it's cool and all when you got to be with the, like, they put a bad image out there. So as far as like, yeah, there's not a lot of people who it could have, you know, it could have happened to anybody. So you got to understand that this is like a learning lesson for everybody out there, man. If you listen in, you got to make sure to pay attention and open your eyes and realize what's really going on with these rappers out here, and how everything is coming, connecting the dots between how, like, dang, this is sad, this is tragic news. And so, look, so the whole thing, he was probably, you know, with the friends, with his buddies hanging out, and this how it went down. So he was with the buddies hanging out, they were having a good time, everybody was chilling, everybody was cool, they played a couple songs on, they was trying to invite over some of the baddies, they were trying to invite over girls and everything. They were like, okay, what's the move, what's going on? So, but then all of a sudden the plug came through, and so once the plug came through, he basically hooked it up. He seen that it was a lot of rappers there. He seen everybody was like, oh, okay, so these are some big time people, got money on there. They had the drip out, they had everything. And so basically he was trying to hook him up, and so they were like wanting something. You know, he was showing them everything he had. He was showing them, and so what happened is that the plug hooked them up on whatever, and once the plug left, that's when they were like kept going and kept going. And so what you understand is that he was already sipping, he was already doing this, already doing that, and so eventually they were like partying for hours and hours. And so once they were in there, it's like nobody was telling them enough is enough. There's no, you know, like if you was to go and go to one of the bars, like the bartender would know when to call and to tell you like you have had enough or something like that, or you can't drive, or you can't do this, you can't do that. So like when you go to a normal place like that, it'll be enough people to tell you they got responsibilities to make sure that like you, when you leave in their business or whatever, that you know have something happen to you. So that's why they'll cut you off, or like they'll say enough's enough, like that you can't have no more, right? But see, they're hanging out with their friends, and this isn't a bar. So what happened is that nobody's telling anybody when they've had too much or nothing like that, because that's really not how they work. Everybody knows how it goes down at parties in the hoods, and like whenever you got at a session or you get together with the homies or whatever like that, nobody's ever gonna be concerned about like who had too much and now who's who's getting whatever, this or that. If they happen to them, they'll just let people like pass out, whatever. They're like, you've seen how it is at frat parties where people will be knocked out and they'll go right on their face and stuff like that. And so the situation is that you got to be around certain people who will look out for you and be like, oh, they too turned, or this happened and that happened. Even look at how Master P's daughter, like the situation that happened with that, and he's out there advocating and making sure everybody understands, man. So what you got to do is all the rappers, they got to listen to Master P and understand that y'all got to be watching out for everything when you get in turn, whatever's in your cup, whatever you do, and this or that. And so it's a lesson learned for everybody, because you know how everybody be partying. Rappers are in the limelight. They got an image to uphold. You know, they got like a brand, an image, like they known for partying. They known for popping out, being lit. People get way too lit nowadays. It's 2022 going on 2023. You shouldn't be getting lit like that. Everybody is way too involved in getting lit. They focus on getting lit more than they focus on getting the bag, man. And so that's the thing, is that Big Scarr was getting his bag, and now like the situation with him getting too lit, it's like, dang, man, that's sad, because now he can't get to the bag. And so that's like another bag that's unsecured and just lost out there. Think of all the opportunities lost. Big Scarr was paying rent for a lot of people. He was paying bills for so many people in his neighborhood. He was helping out a lot of his family. He was just doing Christmas shopping. Like he was just getting all the holiday shopping done and doing this and doing that. So what you got to understand is that everybody's looking at this like, man, this is crazy, and that people need to watch out for everything going on, and that they need to pay attention, because if you're getting too lit, if you focused on all that, or maybe like you need to have the right people around, even if you are getting lit, so they'll let you know when enough's enough. And that's basically what it comes down to. So condolences go out to Big Scarr. Shout out to the family. Condolences to the family. Make sure, you know, we're going to be supporting everybody, advocating just like Master P's doing. And subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment down below. And I'm going to catch you on the next one with some more updated details.